My journey began within the dark community that is only spoken of in whispers. A faction whose name uttered aloud brings tears upon the faces of children, mothers to faint, and men to lose whatever faith they may have held. Roblox. While others occupied themselves with simple games, my energies were channeled into weaving narratives. But all was for naught, as the crew to which I belong fell victim to infighting, and so I set off on my personal journey, shedding my old self and becoming a communist man with a plan. It was challenging. Every moment I looked over my shoulder, fearing the worst, but I was blind to my biggest threat, myself. However, as the sun rises after each fall, so did I. I began anew, enjoying the content I crafted, as did those fortunate enough to view them. All the challenges I faced only succeeded in making me stronger. I wait anxiously for whatever obstacle which believes could stop me or my progress.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble, cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good. I have seen horror, and it has seen me. Mystery, murder, or conspiracy. 'Tis everywhere, somewhere, also nowhere. So dark and gruesome, but please don't despair. The content you view doesn't answer questions. If I may share with you some suggestions. Instead of blood and guts being your pleasure, mayhap survey time at your own leisure. For as the long and short arms tick onwards, the face will morph and see as it conjures. This and that year which are gone empowered, the clock strikes 12. It's now the witching hour.
You spend your life working for a corporation that doesn't care about you. Drains you of your life force, your time, your will to live. And then they let you go. Because they're downsizing? Well, unfortunately for my manager, he was also downsized. By about a head. And they used to say that I was too soft. Now I brawl on YouTube, on a journey to make myself known, even if it means I have to cut the competition down to size. You meet interesting people in my line of work, and it's as they say, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. But I'm on the run, and the clock's ticking. If only I had reached my 1K subs already.
When the mountains were young and the ground could not even speak its own name, my journey began. I've witnessed YouTube hamlets grow from a few dozen tireless content farmers to millions of believers. I've overlooked the land as communities have been torn asunder by the oft-whispered adpocalypses. And I've forged life bonds that will continue to sustain themselves as the earth crumbles to stardust. But 2020 and 2021, these times truly stand out amongst the insurmountable challenges that we have faced. The dangers we faced shall be spoken of for eons to come. But as we became enveloped by darkness, flickers of light shone through and pierced the veil. Strangers came together. As weeks stretched into eternity, a community formed from alienated members who had found companionship in one another. As I continue to observe as the mindful watcher on the hill, my consciousness races with the possibility that may come from the great brotherhood whose formation I've witnessed.